we're going to try to take that toe from the floor. Now lift in through the centre to lift the toe, pulsing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. In, out. In, out. Tall on the standing leg. Up. Last one. Out. So we've changed to the other side. Press into the floor, toe lift, in, out. In, out. In, out. 2 rounds to go. In, out. In, and out. Well done. Back to feet, shoulder width apart. We're going to roll down, loosen up that spine. So it's chin rounding, head through, shoulders rounding, roll down through the back, rounding down through the spine. Feel that lovely big stretch into the back of the body. Just paddle the knees a little bit. Let things release, let things lengthen, and then we rebuild. Tailbone down, stack the blocks, and up. We come down again, rounding, rolling, coming on through, and up we come. Tailbone down, and rebuild our way up. Well done. We're going to shift the weight onto one leg. Press down through that leg, 5 single knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to swing it. So nice long leg. Swing back and forward. Back, forward. 3, 2, 1, and changing sides. Well done. Press down, stay tall. 5 singles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing forward and back. Swish. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to take that swing. We're going to take it into that PNF pattern where we do our soccer ball kick. So imagine the foot, inside of the foot kicks across the body, and as it comes back, we roll it in, bring the toe down. So it's forward and flex, back and point. Forward and flex, back and point. Kick, and then kick, and then. You can either your kneecap out, kneecap in. Kick, and here we go, kick, and then kick, and change sides. Again, tall standing leg, we kick the ball across the body. Roll it in. And kick, kick, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's come down onto our knees. So knees at the front of the mat. Stack your joints well. Knees underneath the hips, squeeze your glutes, open up the front of those hips nice. We're going to bring our arms up. Well done. So we're going to lower ourselves back, rope onto the breastbone. You can use that rope to lower yourself back and then pull yourself forward. So we lower back, 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 and forward, forward, forward. Again, back, 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 and forward, forward. Forward, back, 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 and forward, forward. One more, back, 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 and forward, forward, forward. Arms by the side, just round and slide the shoulders into those back pockets, keeping wide across our collarbones. We're going to slide down to the side. That feeling again that was squished in double glazing, we can only go sideways, and up we come. As we slide to the side, so really think about opening up that top rib cage. Breathe in, and lower. To the side, and up. To the side, and up. Side, and up. One more. Side, and up. We're going to go surfing, arms up to the side. So we're going to shift that weight onto one knee, push down, stay tall, take the toe off, and float, and hold, and hold. Well done. Shift across, pushing down through the knee, press down through the foot. Take the foot off, hover, stay tall, stay tall, stay tall. And across. 2 more like that. So press down, up, hover, hold. Stay tall. Feel that center engaged. Glutes on. And across, and across. Push down, shift, hover, hold. Hold on, hold on. Then we'll take it further. Just release the arms, give them a little shake, roll the shoulders. We're going to shift and come down on our side. Start the same, up into a float, up into surfing, and then we take our time. We go down, 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 and we extend that leg. Squeeze your bottom. In case it looks like you're slightly sitting back, squeeze your bottom, bring that hip forward. Again, squish between the panes of glass. Top leg, lift it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, hold it up. Try to hold our body where we are. We'll swing that leg forward a little and back to center. Forward a little and back. And forward a little and back. And then fold it back in. We're going to roll ourselves up off those fingers. Bring ourselves to the middle. Shift the weight across again. We press down, we hover, hold. And we slowly go down. And extend it out. Again, squeeze your glutes. Press that hip forward. 3 side lifts. 1, 2, 3. Lift forward. 1, 2, and 3. Fold the leg back. Roll off the fingertips. Up we come. Balance it up. 1 more each side. Shift. Push down. We're floating and we're slowly coming down. Good control. Extend it long. Hip forward, and it's 3, 2, 1. Hop. 3. Forward again. 1 more. Fold it back. Roll up the fingertips. Up. 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 Lucky last. Shift across, pushing down to surf. Then take your time and extend. And it's 3 lift, 2, 1, and 3 kicks. 2 and 1, and fold it back and roll on up. Well done. Roll those shoulders again. Come into line. We'll lie down on our backs. Make sure you've got room for the fingertips past your head. Position is always lift your head and let the chin drop in, tuck your shoulder blades underneath, wide open across the chest. Lift your hips, place them further from the shoulders. So we have the legs, we have the level hips, and we breathe. Well done. We're going to begin with hundreds. So we're going to reach, draw that chin forward, fold that rib cage down, and reach the fingertips to the back of the heels. Pulsing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. In. If you need to hold your head, no worries. In. Out. In. And out. Oh, and in. And out. And in. Out. In. And out. Last one in. And out. Oh, roll that spine down. We're going to take one hand and rest it behind the head, elbow nice and wide. The other hand down on the floor beside us. We're going to do our postage set, our oblique prep. So we're going to lift up and we look over. We come over our shoulder on the floor. We're looking down towards the opposite headlight, bringing that armpit shoulder area across to the other headlight, and then 2, 3 seconds back down. So it's exhale up and over, back and down, up and over, back and down. Nice and smooth, up and over. Recruits the obliques, down, nice and slow, up and over. Lower, and we're going to do 5 more with a slight change. As we come up and over, we're going to extend that leg, that headlight we're looking at. So the leg we're rotating over to, and then bring it back in as we come down. Same side again, up and extend, and fold it in. go. Up and over. Bring it in. Up and over. Bring it in. One last one. Up and over. And we bring it in. Right, keep supporting that neck. Look after it, keep the tension down. So the hand there, shoulder blade tucked under, little curl up and over. So we're tipping over on that shoulder, keeping the low shoulder in contact with the floor. Up and over, lower and down. Up and over, lower, down. Two more. Adding in the leg extension, reach through the heel, come over. We've still got to work hard to keep these headlights level. We're up and up and in. Up and in. Two to go. Well done. So just feeling again, you've got the hold of the neutral spine, rest your hands in your headlights, and we're going to go up through our scissors. So we're going to take one leg to table, and lower. Other leg, and lower. So that rib cage gets to settle down, keep the shoulders nice and soft. And lower. We're going to lift and hold one leg at table. Scoot the other leg up, strengthen through that center. Close and pull in through the pelvic floor. We tap and bring the leg back up. Tap and bring it up. So that pelvic floor, you can flatten your back a little more to help recruitment. We can wink our back passage and zip forward, or really thinking about that nice drawing in, pulling in across the back, holding in fast, or preventing us from to go for that weak, so strong hold. We take it into our level 3. Swish, swish, swish. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, one more round and in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, knees into chest. Just massage out that lower back. Let things relax, let things soften down. Well done. Placing your feet down, let the arms stay to the ceiling. We're going to extend and reach. Both arms, one heel. We'll focus that neutral spine. And then we bring it back. Changing sides. Reach, extend. And we're in. Push, reach. And in. Push. And in. With length, long. Exhale, allow that rib cage to tuck down, helping to strengthen the front. 2 more here. And pause. So we're going to have a go going faster. We're going to do 20 faster, so we're going to recruit that center, hold strong through the middle of the body. Are you ready? Let's breathe, and we go away, in, away, in, away, in, away, in, push, in, push, in, push, in, push, breathe, exhale, exhale, out, out, and reach, 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 final 4, let's go. 3, 2, and leave it all out. Nice and long. Roll the legs in and out. The hips are nice, relaxed. Wriggle, 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 roll, roll, roll. Well done. We're going to take our arms up to the ceiling. We're going to curl forward. So curling, reach up nice and high. calves, and release your toes and point your toes down, and that will take the calf stretch away. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, we're going to roll back down. So block by block, down we come, roll down, and extend away. I'm going to bring those legs back in. Bring your heels together and your knees together, hands on headlights. So we're going to open both knees, so we're going to take knees open to the side, opening at the same time, and then close and squeeze together. And we can make this slightly more challenging and float our elbows. And close. Open. And close. So inhale to open, and the work is when you come into close, feel the flickers of your center, pelvic floor closing, everything coming into midline. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Last two. Open. Close. And then we're going to take our opposite. So I'm going to raise my right hand, my left knee, and from here I'm going to open out to the side and close to ceiling. Open and close. You can use your free hand just to track those headlights, make sure things stay level. Cup of tea is nice and safe. And close. Keep that going. Open and close. Keep breathing. Use that exhale. Open and close. Open and close. Close to 10. Open and close. And we'll change to the other side. Opposite arm and leg, set the height. And open. And close. Open. Last two. Well done. Keep that leg up. You can actually put your heel on your knee and let the knee drop out the side. Okay? So what we will do if we're prepping for a glute stretch, arms on the floor beside you, we're going to take this up into 5 single leg bridges. So we're going to tuck ourselves under, we're going to roll ourselves up into bridge, press the hip open again. If you do have eyes, can sneak down into your nose, you can see where your hips are. Still want to aim at keeping our hips nice and level, and then taking it back, down, again, up, press up to the ceiling, and roll back down. 2 more here, up, and lower, and up. Now I'm going to do 2 more. You can choose. If you want to have a go with arms to ceiling, we are lopsided, so it's a little bit more of a challenge to be able to maintain the height of those hips. Feel the width at the back of the shoulders. Use the back of the shoulders to give you a little bit of extra support. Think of that as your triangle. That's all you'd have down to that foot. So we're going to change sides. Heel on the knee relaxing out. That's acting as this weight that we have to manage. So we're coming up and roll it down and up, roll it down and up, roll it down and up. Final 2, let's bring these arms to the ceiling and lift. Use the width of the shoulders. Feel the foot that's on the floor. Think of that as a triangle. That's all you've got. Well done. Bring the knee that's up, hold that in, and stretch the other leg out. Just get that little release through the centre of the leg. And we'll come and change sides. Hold a knee in and extend the other one long. Well done. We're going to come onto our side. We'll sort of play with it, our blocks tonight. Now, depending on a number of factors, how wide your shoulders are, how wide your arm is, whether our neck is level. If this is uncomfortable for you, another way to support your head is bring your elbow forward, and just the way that your hand sits actually supports your head quite nicely. So you rest your head into the wide hand that kind of goes on top of your ear. Yeah, and that kind of gives you that nice support, so you can choose whichever's most comfortable. So we're going to extend through that top hip, make sure we've got the stacked headlights, length through the spine. We're going to take that top leg nice and long, now press it longer again, and that gives us that nice setup, gives us that length. 3 side lifts, 1, 2, and 3. Slide the leg forward, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward, 3, 2, 1. One more time, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back down, back up at hip height again. You're going to bend, extend out, pull it back in line. Bend, reach, and pull. Bend, extend. Is it extend and reach word combo? Reach, forward, and pull. 2 more. Bend, reach, pull. Bend, reach, pull. Hold the leg nice and long. Circles. Now we've got a bent lower leg, so we're pretty stable. See if you can make these circles nice and big, just maintaining the gap, so keep the leg long. Keep it reaching, that helps to stabilize the upper part of the body. And change direction, round. Big swish, long through the heel, reach it out. 3 to go, 3, 2, 1, well done. Both legs nice and long. Into that torpedo. Take a breath, just get your balance on here. Long through the back of the neck, long down through the tailbone, center's working, pelvic floor closed in, rib cage tucked in neatly, but still breathing. Gonna swim. Exhale, let's go. Kick, 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 breathe. Kick, 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 breathe. Kick, 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 and breathe. Kick, 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 slowing it down. We're going to that long leg scissors. 1 leg forward, big reach, come through, swish the other way, and we're through. Length, reach, and in, and reach, and in, push, and lengthen, and in and reach, and in and push. 2 more. And reach, and swish, and we're in, but our arm is to the ceiling, shoulders nice and low. We're just going to simply keep our balance. We're going to do 3 touch points. 1, top fingers to hand, and up. Bring the hand in front, and up, and then we're going to reach down towards the knees, and you can come full reach if you want. Then we're back down, hand to hand, and up, shoulders low, forward, and up, and reach, and lower, hand to hand, and up, forward, and up, reach, twice more, hand to hand, and up, forward, and up, and reach, and lower, last, open, and up, forward, and up, and reach, and down, and arm openings. So, options for arm openings. The most important part that feels uncomfortable without the block is just being on your side. So we're actually going to start at a semi-reclined position. So the arm's forward, but you're already back into your head. We're going to take the arm up, and you'll find that it's actually reasonably comfortable being like this anyway. So our spine is in line. We're still doing that nice rotation. You can play with that hand positioning. But we've got oodles of space around us tonight, so we can do some really nice big circles. And just play between the angles. Find anything that feels like it needs to be lengthened. Just allow that stretch. Allow that give and open. Moving around, finding that length. Feel the stretch. Turning the palm up and turning it down, and just finding those lines of pull. Reaching forward with the front fingers. Remembering this is another stretch to take home. Open. Last full one. Sit ourselves up and down to the other side. Again, we're just going to find that alignment tonight. Get yourself in a comfy position. You can do the hand hold. That's more comfy for the neck. So we'll lengthen through the top waist. We can take the top leg nice and long. That again assists with holding in that positioning. So reach it out nice and long. Well done. 3 legs. 3. Keep it long. 2. 1. Take the leg forward. And 3. 2. 1. Bring the leg forward. 3. 2. 1, bring it forward, final position, 2 more, 1, and bring it back, nice long line, alright, from here, circles, as big as you can stabilize and hold, and change direction, keep reaching through that heel, push it back, long line. Well done. Long leg, we bend the knee, we bicycle forward and we pull. Bend, reach, pull. Bend, reach, pull it back. Bend, reach and pull. Bend, reach, now pull. Again, bend, reach, keep that leg long. So we're going to take the other leg out, nice and long, give yourself a little wriggle, wriggle. Hold that balance, flex the toes, get ready to swim. Exhale, kick, 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 with breathing. Kick, 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 breathe. Kick, 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 breathe one more round. Kick, 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 slowing it down. One leg forward, one leg back, and we come through. We swish and we change, and we're through and we reach. And we're through and we're long and long and press and long. 4 to go. Reach, push, reach, and we're back in. Now keep yourself in this torpedo position. We've arm to ceiling. We've got those 3 contact points. Hand to hand. Bring it back up with that low shoulder, hand forward, and lift, and then scoop to the knee, or you can come fully up and we lower down. Hand to hand, and up. Come forward, and up, and reach for the knee, or fully up, and we lower, hand to hand. Up, forward, up, and reach for the knee. We've got one more cycle, up, and hand to hand. Forward, up, and reach. Yay! Down we come. That's our 4 rounds. We bring our knee up. Arm openings to this side. We'll play the same game. We're just tipping yourself back into that opening position, and we'll take it from there. And let everything stretch. Feel those Plenty of space just to allow that reach, allow the searching for anywhere that feels really tight. Leading with the palms, turn the hands over, find those lines of pull. Those spots where you need it most. Keep it going, so we'll do a couple more. Last one. So we're going to bring ourselves up on all fours. Have room to extend your left behind. Just make sure there's space. And we're going to play the elbow game, just adding extra layers of complexity as we go along. We're just going to begin by having straight elbows, nice and low, and that nice tabletop positioning. We're going to look at one elbow, that helps you keep it straight as you tap the other elbow to the mat, and we're up tall. Switch sides, tap the elbow, and up. It's a nice one to follow arm openings, because it's that rotation in the chest that allows you to tap down. One more. And then we're going to add in our layers. So we tap and we hold. We take the opposite leg out long. Reach it. And we're in and out. So it's reach with the opposite leg. And we're in. Just that leg for now. Reach. And in. And in. We're just going to add a couple of lifts with that leg. So out and pause. 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in. Switching sides. Long heel. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Twice more. Reach. 3, 2, 1. And in. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add in the arms. So we come down into position. We take that arm up. So we have a wonky side opening. Can we do the leg? 3, 2, 1. And then we bring it in. Down to the other side. Extend the leg. Can we bring the arm up? Well done. Lift the leg. 3, 2, 1. And in we come. Lower and reach. Take the arm to the side. And 3, 2, 1. And in. And back. And lower. Extend the leg. Reach through the fingertips. And 3, 2, 1. Up we come. One more of these. Each side. We're nearly there. We're going to lower. We're going to reach. Can we take that final step with head turn to hand? 3, 2, and 1. And we're in. Lucky last. We're down. And we extend. Top arm to ceiling. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. And we're in. Well done. Just so you can reach back if you like, just release the wrists before we come into our next position. We're up. We're back up on all fours. That was your rest. We're gonna take one leg out and get onto that big toe. Again, we've talked in the past about having that pivot point. So we've got our big toe nice and long. When we're in this position, our headlights are shining to the floor. So what I want us to do is to have that feeling of that pivot through the foot. We're going to pivot and turn. We're going to take the arm up, so it's similar to what we did there, up and open. And then we're going to try and pivot through that hip forward first before we take the hand back down. Right, stick to the same side. So we turn, we open that hip, and we take the arm up, and then we pivot the hip back first before we bring the hand down. So just separating our body. So we turn and open the hip, and then we take the hand, and then we bring the hip forward, and then the hand. One more here. Turn, and open, and turn, and in, changing sides. So out, and feel that strength and power in that toe. Nice long hold. Open the hip, open the hand. Turn the hip, and the hand. Again, open the hip, reach, turn the hip, and the hand. Couple more. Turn, and open, turn, and in, lucky last. Turn, and open, turn, and in. And down we come. We're coming down on our elbows. So we're going to find our hamstrings and get the hamstrings and glutes working nicely. Key thing here is not to sink down between the shoulders, so press down. Feel that shoulder blade lift. We're going to swing a leg out and keep it actually in this bent-like position. So at 90 degrees, you're going to push that heel to the ceiling. 3 pushes up. 1, 2, 3, and bring it in. Keeping that press through the elbows, hold that position. Push the other heel to the ceiling, and it's 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Change. Push. 3, 2, 1, and in. Push. 3, 2, 1, and then one more each side. Push. 3, 2, 1, and in. One more here. Push. 3, 2, 1, and in. Now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to tuck your toes under and do our leg pull. So again, strong positioning through the shoulders. We're going to exhale. We're going to float the knees and lower. Well done. And again, another single. Exhale, float. And lower. 2 to go here. Exhale, float. And lower. And exhale, float. And lower. So we're going to lift up and we're going to do what's called the dolphin. So if we press down through the elbows and we lift up through the hips, we're going to shift our weight forward and then we're going to press ourselves back, right? Back is almost the rest point, more into that height. So we come forward, tucking your tail, but then it's back and push it up. Forward and push back. Forward, push back. 3 to go. Forward, push back. 2 more. Forward, push back. Lucky last. Forward, and push back and onto the knees again. Rest the arms. Release, release, release. Well done. We're going to roll ourselves into sitting. So tailbone down, stack the blocks, and up we come. Well done. Alright, so we want to stretch ourselves back up into all fours. What we're going to do is our superhero, but instead of just that long line, we're just going to bring it frog-like to the side, then extend, and then bring it in. Yeah? So look a little bit like this. So we reach, we get that full length, and elbow comes to one side as the knee comes to the other side, and then we reach out again, and we bring it in. So opposites are long, find the length first, to the side, and long, and in. Reach, side, reach, and in. Well done. Reach, side, push, and in, and reach, side, push, and in, reach, side, push, inside, one leg out. Again, nothing else is moving here. We're going to do 3 lifts. 3, 2, up and hold. And then we're going to do our pulsings. We're going to come in with the heel, out, in with the toe, in with the heel, and bring it in. So slide the leg long, keeping our shoulders low this whole time. The 3 lifts. 1, 2, up and hold. In with the heel, long, in with the toe, long, in with the heel, long, and bring it in. Okay, that changes that play with your hamstrings. Slide it out. 3 lifts. 3, 2, and up and hold. In with the heel, long, in with the toe, long, in with the heel, all 3 pulses, and bring it in. Slide the other leg. 3 lifts. 3, 2, up and hold. In with the heel, pulse again, toe, pulse again, heel, long, and in. Well done. Release, release again. Right, I'm going to come up, I'm going to do some final balance work as well. So tailbone down, we're going to stack the joints, we're going to roll ourselves into standing. So take your toes under, press yourself back onto your feet, tailbone down, and tuck, tuckity, tuckity, tuck, our way up. Well done. Alright, so you can turn the face that way, I'm going to go sideways. So we're going to be sitting back. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Check your own alignment. Knees over toes again. So we're going to be pulling back. We've activated these hamstrings nicely, so it flows nicely into this exercise. By pulling back through the tailbone, you're going to feel that stretch into hamstrings and glutes. We can use a hand on our thigh here to give us a little bit of support. So as we sit down, we're going to take one arm up in the air, and then we come back up. We don't have to fully extend, but we're up and high. Now remember my weird analogy about trying to reach for your trapeze swinging partner. Okay, you've got to catch their hand. That's that stretch through those fingertips, is trying to catch them as they swing past. Reaching up past the ear, and we're in. Reach and stretch, and in. 2 more singles. Reach, and in, and reach. 4 doubles if you want. Reach, and in, and push, and in. 2 to go. Reach, and in. Last one. Stretch, and in. Well done. I'm just going to turn back this way. Alright. So we're going to take it slow. We're going to reach through, and we're going to balance out. So I want you to sit back, reaching forward with the fingertips onto the toes, and now we stop and we adjust. Length, pulling through the center, and we take it from there and we go up slow. And we push, and we rise, and we'll take the arms wide. Let's repeat that. So sit, and toes, and then tall. Push, 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 reach, 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 arms wide. 2 more of those. Forward, toes, let's go up, push, up, tall, and open. 1 more, reach, and toes. Now let's go up, push it up, reach it up, tall, and arms. Well done. Alright, so we're going to plant the feet down. We're going to keep them there on the mat. Open wide across the shoulders, but make sure you can still feel those glutes nice and active. So we're going to hold that position, hold it nice and tall, plant down, and activate. Hands on hips. Legs, I want them to have exactly this feeling. We're going to tilt forward at the hip. So we're going to bend forward, back stays flat. Think of bringing that chest through. And the hamstrings will be your limiting factor. Keep that tailbone out. You're coming forward flat, and then up we come. So it's chest is forward, pulling in through the tummy, tailbone out to get that back flattened. And it may be probably the hamstrings that will prevent you coming any further. So tilt forward and up. 1 more of those. Tilt. And up. Well done. Hands together. I'm just going to keep working on that rotation because that's where we're going to seize up with warrior the next few days. We're going to turn the hand, stretch to the side, and through. As our world turns online again, turn. And onto the toes. Set, get the glutes, active legs already. And we're through. Woo, turn. And we're through. And hands behind the head, make sure the shoulders are low. Up we come, pop up to those toes. Let's turn, take the arm back, 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 and come through the middle. Let's turn, take it the other side. Turn, turn, turn. And back through and down. Work our legs out. One more big side stretch. Okay. We're going to use our knees nice and wide. So press them out. We're going to come over on one elbow. We're going to lift that arm up. So flare that rib cage, reaching through that side. Consider it a slight mermaid stretch. And then we come over to the other side and open. Breathe it in. Flare the ribs. One more each side. Over and stretch. Sneakily getting a leg workout while we consider it.